This is a webinar for the Craft Axe Throwing franchise opportunity. My name is Ashley Cooper. I'm the Director of Business and Franchise Development here, and I am excited to share with franchise consultants a little bit more about our brand, our business model, and our franchise opportunity. We are a leading provider in this industry, and we're really excited about the growth that we have seen over the last 5 years. This is definitely proven to be a great and successful model as we have multiple thriving locations. It's an engaging experience. More and more people are enjoying that social entertainment as opposed to just going out to eat or just going out for drinks. This is something they do and enjoy beverages and that social aspect. We have a strong brand presence, especially in the Southeast. We have continued to grow and expand. We are in a lucrative market. So again, this is something that continues to grow. It's not going away. People want that social entertainment, that social gathering, something fun to do, an activity. And then we're proud of the support that we provide our franchisees. We have an incredible amount of expertise and experience that goes on at the business here, supporting all of our locations, all of our franchisees. So let's dig in. I want to show you what we're about, and here's a little video. So what you saw in that video is exactly what we get to see in our locations every day. And it's our mission. We're creating those memorable experiences for our guests and teams so they can't wait to tell their friends and family. It's the smiles, it's the buzz, it's what keeps people coming back and wanting more. We strive to be that upscale entertainment option, and that is how we design our locations and facilities. And we are the premier destination for everything from those intimate date nights to huge corporate events. We've hosted every party you can imagine, between gender reveals, bachelorette parties, birthdays, of course. We've also hosted meetings and presentations for various businesses or community events. We've had strong partnerships with nonprofits, from events that we've hosted to fundraising. This is an international sport, so leagues are in most of our locations, adding that competitive element. And then we offer full facility rentals, really maximizing the facilities that we use, even hosting weddings at our locations as the wedding world continues to evolve into more modern and unique options. So how did we get started? I love to tell the story of a family of friends. So here pictured you have Jake Jensen, Travis Cornelius, Alan Dipple. They're three of even more that began Craft Axe Throwing, as well as several businesses. These relationships began early in life, elementary and middle school for these guys. And they've always had that entrepreneurial spirit. Jake and Travis even had car detailing and lawn care that started back in high school. So lots of years spent in entrepreneurship and business ownership. In 2010 is when they started their first company with an e-commerce business that they successfully exited after many years in that. They did that when they decided to open up the escape rooms, and that was really their first taste of that guest-centric entertainment. They love seeing their family, their friends, their community come in and create those special moments and memories together. They actually sold that business last year with a successful sale exit, as they wanted to transition more of their focus and energy into just the axe throwing. So Craft Axe Throwing began in 2018. They opened the first location in Greenville, South Carolina, and have continued to expand now over the last 5 years, just celebrating our 5th company birthday in March. They've continued to grow the revenue aspects, Axvertising being one of those. That's where we hold advertisements, sponsorships, event promotions for other local businesses. We have enough traffic into our locations and enough reach via social media and email that other businesses want to pay to get in front of our customers. And that continuous innovation is where we continue to go. So a couple examples of that are we've started testing out digital targets in several of our locations and have seen great results from that, as well as we've even cut our wood costs in half with a new target design. So it's things like that that we're constantly working on. That's where the company is going with innovation all the time, where we can cut costs and increase revenue. The industry continues to grow. It's part of a huge entertainment and recreation industry with that $372 billion in the US. Recreation specifically is expected to continue growing at a rate of 3.7% into 2027. So why craft axe throwing? Our financials continue to show strong results, making it an awesome investment, especially for those newer entrepreneurs coming out of the corporate world or wanting to get started in this area of business. They're going to benefit from the strong financials and the expertise of the entrepreneurs that we have on our team here. Low investment, low overhead. We have the axes of income, multiple revenue streams that I'll dig into here in a little bit. We've really axed the complications, making things really streamlined and simple. And then this is a buzzworthy business, which I'm excited to share more about that here in a little bit too. So a little bit more on the bullseye financials. Last year, based on our item 19, the top half of our locations saw an average net income of over $160,000. Low investment, low overhead. Last year, our average location margins were 22%. That was 11 of our locations that were open all of 2022. Our franchise fee is just $42,500, and that is included in our minimum estimated investment of $220,000, which also includes several months of working capital. And that's everything a franchisee is going to need to get opened, from their furniture, their axe lane build out, to the bar. So a little bit more on the axes of income, those multiple profit channels that we've created. So obviously there's the axe throwing. You can choose a lot of different time frames, whether it be 1 hour or 2 hours. Another thing that we've added into the business model are the multi-blades. So we have offered ninja stars, knives, throwing carts. We've even started to offer some spears. Just a great addition that guests add to the thrill of the experience. We have a variety of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages that we offer at our locations. Our specialty are the craft brews. We love having those unique craft brews from local or national breweries. We also offer seltzers, ciders, wine varieties, as well as the non-alcoholic. We've actually partnered with Pepsi. Another element of the business that can help bring in revenue are the additional entertainment. So whether it's keeping guests there longer with cornhole or ring toss or a giant Jenga, or the additional revenue for like ping pong, pool tables, skee ball, arcade, we've done all of these things in many of our locations. It's just a great addition and something a franchisee has flexibility to choose or pick and choose what they want to have in their location. Holiday parties are a huge time of year for us in bringing in additional revenue. Large groups and those full facility rentals, whether it be for nonprofit events, weddings, or corporate events, That's something that we love to offer and offer our entire facility for. We have the branded merchandise and gift card sales. On the sport and competitive end of it, the adult and youth leagues that we offer in many of our locations. And then one of the fun aspects that we offer are the themed events. So college night, glow throws, zombie night. We've even done a craft night, 80s or 90s nights. People really enjoy these. It keeps them coming back for something fresh. And then we have the prize lane and the advertising that we discussed earlier. So how have we axed the complications? First and foremost, we really believe in the experienced and the expertise that we offer with our support squad. We also have huge amounts of savings that we've been able to accumulate through the bulk purchasing because of the many locations that we have, and we pass that on down to our franchisee locations. And then the minimal staff that's really needed. We have worked really hard to make this design and model efficient. So 3 to 6 staff members are generally what you're going to need to sufficiently run a location, and that's including a general manager. One of the really fun aspects of the business is the buzzworthiness aspect of it. So we have had so much fun being featured easily on a variety of press avenues. We've been on the Travel Channel. We've even been featured on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. So a short little story on that. Kevin Bacon, as you can see here, he actually visited our Springfield, Missouri location, had a blast throwing axes, videoed himself doing it, and then he was a guest on the Jimmy Fallon show, and we were spotlighted in that national TV series. So we pick up the press easily. It's something people want to talk about. It's something that easily buzzes on social media. Another reason we have a lot of buzz is just the many huge corporations and companies that we've hosted their teams and employees for different events. And this is something that these companies will often do monthly or quarterly, bringing these groups in for that team building, networking, and bonding experience. The investment runs between that $220,000 up to $550,000. Most of that variance being dependence on lease negotiations, the size of the space, if there would be any improvements needed. It could vary under that for some of those conversion opportunities, existing axe throwing houses that would lessen someone's investment quite significantly. The franchise fee, again, $42,500, is included in that estimate, as well as several months of working capital. Royalty is 6%, marketing is 2%. We do look for a minimum of $75,000 in liquid assets being available, and we offer a veterans discount, 15% off the initial franchise fee. We have grown to 14 open locations. We're located in Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Nebraska, and Missouri. We're looking to continue expanding in the Southeast specifically. Some of our exceptional markets include the Charlotte, North Carolina area, Cary, North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham. We'd love to see some locations in the North Atlanta, Georgia area, and then Florida. We've highlighted several hot markets in that area. So who are we looking for as a franchisee? First and foremost, we want them to share our values. So we really believe in our team and the strengths that each person brings to the table, so our people make the difference. We deliver service excellence. We are positive and inspiring, and we are innovators. We also look for those strong community connections. That's who's coming into our locations, businesses, nonprofits, the parties. Being able to build those relationships is important. Strong management experience, strong communicator, and a team player. We're proud of the validation that we've gotten from our existing franchisees. In summary, this is John LaPant, a franchisee of our Springfield, Missouri location. He says this is a no-brainer, do it. He's loved the financial benefits. And one of the compliments he gives us here is our fast response times, which we, again, believe is a huge difference maker. The amount of support and flexibility that we offer our locations is huge. So how do we decide to throw together with a franchisee? We're going to take them through that qualification and introductory call, the FDD review, validation. We always want to make sure that happens. And then our decision day, which we love to host in person at our Fountain Inn, South Carolina location. We do have flexibility though. If someone wouldn't be able to make it in person, we can do that virtually. And then ultimately looking to award that franchise. Once the franchise is awarded, then what we call on-demand support begins. We're really there to help our franchisee, whether it's setting up their bank account, their LLC, looking at financing. We have all of those resources and partnerships that we utilize and recommend. The site location, initial training, which we offer over 60 hours of training, mostly on the job and in person when we can. We support through that construction side of things, which on the Axe build out, we can actually turn a location over in 4 to 6 weeks and have it ready to open if all the other general construction is completed or already ready in the space. So a very fast turnaround time. We support through the staff training, the soft opening, and then the grand opening. Our referral commission is $21,250 per unit. Summary, this is serious business that's actually fun. You see that in our bullseye financial results with the top half of our locations averaging over $160,000 in net income. We've created multiple streams of revenue, axing that income and the profitability possibilities. And we have axed the complications, needing minimal staff, and you have top-notch support. Thank you so much for your time and your attention today. I can't wait to speak more with you and your clients here in the near future. My contact information is listed here, email or phone number, and we are excited to start creating those unforgettable experiences, one bullseye at a time, with your clients.